go.
So it's 9:30. So we'll get started. Maybe these people are going to trickle in. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So what this is going to be is kind of like a combination of movement and education. So I'll kind of try to trickle it in so people don't get bored. We're going to be on the floor, like I said. So when we're on the floor, we can kind of move stuff out of the way. We can also go over here. You give us access to this one side of the gym so we can use that. Okay? So don't feel like you're cramped. You can go over here. It's totally okay. Okay. So to introduce myself, some of you know who I am, some don't. I've been here, formally since like the beginning of July, but so a couple months, or not July, August. So just 2 months, but I've been out of the country for like 2 weeks of that, so I really haven't been here a lot. So some people don't know who I am, but I'm Dr. Jake. I'm with Flex Forward PT, it's my own company, and I'm in the hallway over here attached to the gym. So I'm a PT that kind of specializes in back pain, shoulder pain, but I do see the whole body, and mostly for like athletes, CrossFit, style athletes, or anybody that's active and in the gym or trying to get back to the gym. Because a lot of times, you guys know, you get hurt, you take a period of kind of rest, you're out of the gym, or you should, and then you try to come back. Yeah, rest. What's rest? Yeah, yeah, most people don't. So you can tell I'm talking to like the CrossFit crowd here. Yeah, CrossFit crowd here. So so that's a little bit about me. So basically, the reason I started Flex Forward PT, I've been going on for actually a year now. Informally, I was kind of doing it on the side, but now I'm doing it full time. The reason why is I found that people just was not getting the care that they needed. So I was a travel PT for a while. What that means is I kind of take like 13-week contracts, travel around the country, and then you either are in like a hospital, nursing home, outpatient, whatever. You're in every setting. So I've seen a lot of companies and I've seen a lot of different regions and stuff, but the common consensus is traditional PT is just all about paperwork and sending it to your insurance. It's not about actually getting somebody better. So a lot of times we're only seeing people for 15 minutes, and how can anybody get better if like the doctor PT's seeing you for 15 minutes, and then the tech that only has 2 years of experience is seeing you the majority of the time. So I see people for a whole hour, and that allows people to get better. Hey Alex, she brought the donuts, as she said she would. I was going to bring them, but she said she would bring them. Okay, so what we're going to do here to get started is I just want you to kind of just say your name, and then either like if you have a shoulder injury or if anything's bothering you, or just how long you've been in the gym, just so I kind of know, we're working out. Start over here. Okay? Yep. Okay. A lot of shoulder problems? Okay. All right. Go ahead. Next one. Okay. 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 Torn rotator cuff. Yeah, that's hard. Okay. How long have you been stuck with that? Too long. Too long?
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Down the line. Nice. Okay.
Just kind of left.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Down the line. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Who's Alex? Hi, So
I don't have to tell us.
yeah, appreciate it. So going, going talking about that, we have the golf ball sitting in its kind of seat, it spins around. So what it does is when you go to lift your arm up overhead, it's not only spinning, but it's actually sliding down. So a lot of times what I see with my clients is that, yeah, like everybody's still worried about rotator cuff and muscles and all those things. We hear about it all the time in social media. But what oftentimes is missed in most PT practices that I've seen is that joint piece. Okay? And the reason why that's a big thing is because it's not just this joint. So we got the ball socket, but then you've got your collarbone actually attaches to your shoulder. So your scapula, your shoulder blade, attaches to your collarbone. So you might have heard of AC joints, or if you like look in the mirror, you got those little bumps, right? Like where you can feel them. Right? That's where your shoulder blade in the back attaches to your collarbone. So it's connected there. So anybody like if they do benching or something like that, it's a common issue to have some AC or issues right here on the top. So usually that's some sort of mechanical issue most of the time. Okay? So it's complicated. It moves in every direction. So that being said, let's have everybody stand up. We're all going to have. Oh, did you get from the same? Okay. So again, you can spread out, you can go, you guys can spread out that way, or you can go this way. Alright. So what we're going to do here, this is just a mobility assessment that you can use to just kind of see if we're lacking in any direction. I'm starting with the pipe right now because if you have a bad arm, the good arm can help you lift it up and get you more range. Okay? So first, I'm just going to go up over the top. And tell me if you guys feel any pinch, pop, hold, clicking, popping, anything like that, or pain. Anybody have pain? I see some knobs.
For sure.
At the top. Close. Yeah. Okay. Sore. Yeah. What was that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one hand underhand, one hand overhand. You're going to take the underhand side and you're going to scoop it up. So underhand side is going, that's the side that's going up. You're pulling it up. Any pain or issue with this one? So just going up that one side. Yeah, okay. Underneath. Okay. So next one, underhand on the other, so the other side, underhand on the other hand, scoop it up. There she's on that side. Some, yes. Okay, good. Okay, next behind your back. Now you're going to go back this way. Shoulder extension.
Oh, that feels good.
Any issues with that one for people? Pinch in the front is a common answer. No? No pinching. Okay, behind back. So one hand's on top by your head, one hand's kind of down low, and you're going to take the pipe and you're going to pull it up. So pull that up. Anybody have any pull, stretch, pain, pops? Yeah? Some of that one. Okay. Switch it up. So if it hurts, you can stop. There's no shame in that. You can stop, or you can just go less range with any of these. What's that? Yeah. All right. Now you're going to put your pipe down. So put your pipe down. So now So if we have any issues, this actually should feel better with the pipe than without the pipe. And I'll explain why in a second. So now you're just going to go over your head like this without the pipe. And I want you to go up as high as you can go. Okay, then come back down. Just do a couple of those and see what you feel. And I want you to keep note. Which like movement causes pain, where do you feel it, and then how like severe it is. We're going to use that. We're going to pull somebody and they're going to be my example. Alright? Come back down. Alright, now you're going to take thumbs, you're going to go out to the sides like this, and now you're going to come up and kind of doing a snow angel. And after everything you can, I want you to try and go not forward, but straight line with your hips coming up. Does anything feel clunky, painful, poppy? Yeah? Okay. Okay. A lot of that. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of shoulder issues in this group. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next you're gonna go into a field ball. And I want you to separate as far as you can, so you're getting as out as far back as you can go. Any answers to that one? Okay. Now when you're in that position, I don't want you to just go as far back as you can, but now I want you to take wrists as far back as you can. Any issues with that? So here it is.
This is terrible right now.
Any issues with that one? Yeah, right in the front. Everything. Yeah, okay. Next is here. I want you to get your elbows up like you're going up. Yeah. Pain with that one? I'm getting a lot of faces in this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you can relax. So you can either sit for a second or you can keep standing. It's okay, so I'm just going to do some education. Alright. So why do some of these hurt and some of them don't? Okay? So a big thing with the shoulder is we talked about the ball and socket, right? So there's a little hack that you can use for any workout or like anything you're doing in life. So if you look at your shoulder, and oftentimes we see this as we get older, people tend to like kind of lean forward, right, for whatever reason, or they have a forward head. You're sitting at a computer, right, or just like this. So what happens is the chest kind of closes up. The reason that's important is because the more forward you go, the less shoulder range of motion you're going to get because you're going to get pinched. You're going to get impingement. So look at this. So if I take my thumbs and I point them down, and you can do them with me if you want, but it might be painful. You can sit and stand, doesn't matter. Thumbs down, you're going to lift it up as high as you can go. You're going to notice you're not really going to get very high. And if you can, it's going to be like, ah. Yeah, like, that doesn't feel good. Right. Yep. And then come back down. So now take your thumbs and just rotate them out like so now they're equal with each other. And you'll notice it feels maybe a little better. Okay? Then rotate them out all the way up so the thumbs are up. And do it. Feels a little more clean. Thumbs all the way out. And it maybe feels even more clean. Maybe not. Some are different. So the reason why that makes a difference is because when your thumb is down, you're putting your shoulder into internal rotation, and there's a tubercle, so basically a big bump on your ball and socket. And so when you go into this internal rotation, you're banging that tubercle into the joint. You're reducing your space. So if you have any pain lifting overhead, you can just rotate your thumbs out. You're going to open up the space in there and give you a little more room. So think about it if you're doing like push-ups. So if you have issues with push-ups, anybody have issues with push-ups? Yeah? So if you just either are on parallel bars or you take a pair of dumbbells and you're more, instead of this way, you're this way. Does that make sense? Or you can even do push-ups like this. Now I'm turning my shoulder joint a little more externally. You're going to get more space in it. Or if you're doing rows, like on rings, big rows or anything like that, turn your hand, turn your thumb up, and do the row, you're going to feel a little different, right? Make sense? So you're just giving yourself a little bit more space, okay? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to have people start walking into here. We're going to do some stretches, and I just want you to see if you feel difference now. So remember what you just felt as far as me. We're going to do some stretches and then see if you can improve your scores. Okay? So we're going to go over here. You do not need your pipes. You're just going to go this way. Let's sign up by the wall here. And if you don't have enough space, you can do this on the wall. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So with this, I want you guys to keep your shoulders down if you can. So shoulders are kind of trying to keep them down. So down. Keep this down. And then I want you to all the way down all of these. And then I want you to rotate away. Just rotate just your upper body, not necessarily the lower. Okay? Go ahead and switch your other side now. So now the other important thing to think about with this is if you want to get your pecs, so the big pec major, you're going to have it at 90 degrees. So you're going to have your elbow up at 90 degrees. That's right there, 90, perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to your pec minor, which is important for going up above. Now you're going to slide your arm up. So it's a little above. It's not 90 degrees anymore. You're going to feel a different pull. Switch arms and do the pec minor on the other side, please. Anybody got pain or discomfort with this? You're okay? Hold that. Okay? So I see a lot of hands touching the wall now. What was that? Now I want you guys, you're going to face the wall now. And you can watch me for a second. Yeah. your head between your elbows. So you're getting either be like this or you can be staggered stance, doesn't matter. And you're just going to stick your arms through your head through your arms and stick your butt back. Go ahead and do 20-second stretch for that one. Out. So try to take your chest and stick it down towards the floor. If you have a pain, then don't go as high. Or you can change your width again. You can angle your thumb and point it out to give you a little bit more room if you like. Okay, then come back up. Now you're going to do one hand at a time. So if I want to do my right hand, you're going to put it over on the left side, by your left. Like if you have your left hand on the wall, where your left hand is. So right hand, and now you're going to lean your hips to the right. So you're going to do like a little bit to the left, and you're going to move your hips to this. Yeah, so let's get you back. Okay, now switch your arms. Switch the other side, please. I see a lot of shaking arms. Are we good? No? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So now, everybody, I want you to now face me. You're going to go ahead and do your screen again. So we're going to go up over the top. So just both arms, thumbs up, going up over the top. And see how you feel. Then you're going to take your hands and go to the side, going all the way sideways. See how you feel. Okay. Once you're finished that one, you're going to do your field goals. So you're trying to get your arms as far back as you can go. And then you're going to go behind the back and try to reach up your back. Use this grab. So anybody have pain or any of these? Anybody have a lot of pain with any of these?
Doing this.
Left shoulder, okay, back on.
Really exciting.
Okay. All right. So we're almost at 10 o'clock, so if you're okay, we can go a little bit. I'm going to grab one of you. We're going to go on the table. We're going to do a quick little demo. So we're going to go back over there. And if you need to leave, you can leave. But
Double duty, I'm gonna step out a second and get a picture.
what was that? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. All right, who wants to be the treatment dummy? Okay. All right, so remind me, So everybody can hear that. So she's having issues with right shoulder going down, and when she goes up, she gets a little bit going down the arm. This is a really good example. So this is a classic example of impingement. Okay. So this going down the arm, it gets scary. People can rotate or cuff because they can see all that stuff online. This is a common example of impingement. Impingement causes preferred pain going down. So impingement is when you get the two bones clashing into one another. So common reason for that, you go ahead and turn this way. So I want you to watch this shoulder and then watch in relation to this shoulder. Go ahead and lift that overhead. So like this is like open up. this shoulder's a little higher, right? You come back down, do it again, just do it like 5 times. Okay, so what's happening here is she's activating her neck. When she's lifting, she's using her neck and it's kind of rising up. What happens is that causes that frozen space and it gives her a pinch. So if I just kind of hold her shoulder blade down a little bit now, do you feel any difference? Was that? Yes. Yes, lots of difference, right? So all we did is just take that shoulder blade and bring it down. And she's not scripted. This was just, this is happening. So all we did is took that shoulder blade, keep it down. So where does this come into play with like a lot of things, right? If you're doing a lot of, like in CrossFit and stuff, we do a lot of everything in front of us. Your back often gets to the black. So especially down here below, there's a lot of things. So if we're not strong under here, the shoulder blades are going to tend to rise up to our neck. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to give her a cue. So I'm going to have you, I don't want you to try to squeeze your shoulder blades, but I want you to try to activate them. Good, okay? So one way you can fix this, if she can't figure that out, you're gonna take a really light band, a light band. This is extra light. You can do this during your workout, prior to workout, whatever. You're just gonna take your fingers and give it a little bit of extra rotation. Put some tension on it, and then I want you to work on lifting it up. So what that's doing is activating her rotator cuff in that area and giving that shoulder blade a little stability so that she's not going to just use her neck to use the rotator cuff. So then you come here and you're going to pull it out just a little bit. If you have pain with this, you're obviously not going to do that, but you're just going to activate and scoop the water. Okay? And you come down and go all the way up to the top. Okay? Make sense? The only other little key thing that I'm going to say to you for CrossFit is the traffic light analogy. Okay? Just think of a traffic light. You've got red, yellow, green. Or green, yellow, red. So if you put pain on a traffic light scale, it's going to tell you when you should cycle, when you should stop it, or when you should modify. So if you're a 0 to 2 out of 10 pain, you're in the green. That means good. Good to go. You can even try to progress if you want. You know, just keep it in the green. If you're in the 3, 5 range, that's in the yellow. That's in the caution. That's where you can either like reduce your range of motion, like don't go as high, or reduce your weight, or adjust the movement. Try day's work. So there's a couple things that it can be. So with sleeping in particular, when you're laying on your side, it can be nerve related. So that's one that I see a lot where, again, you can diagnose. So it could be nerve related from your neck. So even just changing your neck position, like if you lay on that side, your neck is pinching down, you can then get pain from your neck. Actually, it's coming from your neck, not your shoulder. Okay. Good question. Bigger pillow. Yeah, bigger pillow. Try a pillow, change the angle of which we lay. So instead of laying all the way on your side, you can do like a quarter roll. So you're not on your back and you're not on your side. That means it's
There's always a way to get the logo in.
Yeah, always a way.